Hello everyone, my name is Jason King. I've been a crypto enthusiast since 2010. For the last 9 years, almost 10 years, I have been involved with cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies. Most importantly, I believe that this technology will bring about the freedom of individuals all around the world in pursuit of new ecosystems and new ways of life in which will betterment all of us for the future. So the reason why I believe in the Tycoon69 community is because at the end of the day, I think the most important thing, if you look at any organization, any company, any group out there in the world, you will find that the most important aspect is the people. And at Tycoon69, I have found the community and the people to be very warm. People are very nice, people are very happy and also very passionate about bringing the voice, bringing the value of community to the whole world. And that's why I feel very happy and very proud to be part of this community in which we are all working together to bring about a better future and to show the world what is possible when technologies and people unite. The kind of creativity and the kind of positivity that we can create, I believe, is immense, and I'm looking forward to create more of that. So to summarize, before we talk about products, I think one of the most important aspects on a larger scale is that Tycoon Chain is an independent and sovereign blockchain network run and owned by the people and the community of Tycoon. Now, on top of the network, we are able to create a diverse range of applications and use cases. But in the beginning, in the early days, we have built our simple wallet, which in case we created our own cryptocurrency, that anyone can choose to participate and join the community. Where we have planned in the future, we would like to have a diverse range of applications, anything from shopping to online gift cards purchasing, exchanges, payments, credit cards, basically a wide range of applications that will really enhance one's life on a daily basis, including chatting, calling, video calling, etc., etc. The phone has become such an integral part of our life, and most of the applications that we use today is dominated by large corporations. And I believe at the end of the day, the only way that you can guarantee and protect your interest is to be part of a community in which they're building the applications together for the betterment of all, rather than using centralized services that completely disregard the individual's happiness and freedom and privacy. I believe that with Tycoon69, we will bring about a new era of community-powered applications, community-powered utilities, community-powered exchanges, and all the functions will run between the members of this new community, in which I believe that will bring about many new users who are also in alignment with the vision to join and be part of something that is made for them. For the next 5 years, I think it's interesting to take, before we talk about crypto, let's take a look at what we know as money. For thousands of years, I think money as an idea is in fact, if not, the biggest bubble of human history. So in which I believe that crypto, the concept of it, will actually be the end of all bubbles. whereas money becomes free. Money becomes free-flowing in the sense that I think it will change the world in a way we will begin to think in abundance rather than scarcity. Money historically has always been sort of manifested from the aspect or perspective of scarcity. Everything is deemed to be scarce, but the reality is, if you look at this world, there is enough resources, there is enough money, there is enough of everything for people to actually live properly, right? I mean, the fact that very powerful few people control the power of money and have sort of pulled away much of the resources of the planet into the hands of few, where a majority of the people are suffering and not having enough supplies or resources to live a meaningful or basic life. I believe that crypto over the next 5-10 years will change that, because seeing now what is possible with this technology, anyone can take this technology and make your own money. Money creation is going to be separated, just like in hundreds, if not thousands of years ago, the separation of church and state was necessary to bring about the evolution of society. And I believe now we're at the point where the separation of money and state is necessary in order to bring about the next evolution in society. And I believe that the power of money via crypto technology and blockchain technology enables the individual to create new paradigms of money. Therefore, I believe that the world is going to rapidly shift where the powers of money being held by an individual few will now be more democratized. Of course, not everyone will be creating their own money. However, I believe that it is necessary and important for more diversity in money systems, where we're not only bound by the choices of a few, where there is abundant choices of money, so it enhances the competition of the general market, and I believe it will lessen the corruption and it will lessen the absolute abuse of power that we see today with most of the systems. And I believe that giving people the power to create these things is very important, just like if you look back in the days of the Gutenberg press. Printing prior was controlled by the sovereign and monarchies, where information dissemination was only controlled by the few, whereas Gutenberg press revolutionized printing and allowed anyone to create information. And I think money is the most valuable information that we have today. And as human beings, we all reserve the right to choose our own form of money, because that is the foundation of basic human freedom. And now that we have that, we should embrace it and go for a better future. Most of us have this device in our hands, and most of us are very reliant on this device that we call the cell phone. And I believe that with the power of crypto and blockchain technology, this becomes no longer just an access device or a bank account access device. This becomes a node or a important piece in which millions of these little devices will form a new kind of financial network, where the individual being on a peer-to-peer basis will conduct transactions that is instant, that is cheap, that is fast, without restrictions, without limitations, and money will become free, where you can basically send value across the internet to anyone that you wish in a matter of seconds. Just like how we can send text messages, voicemail, pictures, videos. And I think the fundamental human right of being able to communicate freely should be observed. And yet, we are here and almost in 2020, we still cannot send the money freely around the world. And I believe that's a major violation of basic human rights. And I believe that with these devices, people will be able to really realize the power of freedom, because unless you really experience cryptocurrencies and the ability to send money anywhere, anytime, to anyone without restrictions, you have no idea what is possible for the future. So I encourage everyone to really try it and see for yourself what this revolution is about. Because this is not just technology. This is the future for your children and your grandkids to live in a world where they're no longer slaves to this monetary system that we see today that has caused much suffering to many people. And I believe that this technology, embraced by the right people with the right vision, will literally change the world. And I really believe in that vision, and I really think that more and more people are realizing that, and I think more and more people will join this revolution, and very soon the world is going to be a better place, and we are all part of it. And I really would encourage everyone to really take some time just to dig in a little deeper, because you will find more than just technology. You will find more than just money. You will find ideology. You will find hope that this will bring a better future. And when you see that, as I do, you will understand what I'm talking about. Until then, we're still stuck in the land of money and finance. But when you see beyond that, that's the most valuable thing. And that's why I've been doing it year after year for the last 10 years, because it's not about the money anymore. It's about the individual freedom, and it's about helping other people realizing that. Because when you really see other people, like in my many years of experience, when you really see someone else who understands and you help them understand that, and they really grasp the concept of their own individual freedom where they can take control of their own life, that's the most valuable thing. That's more valuable than money itself. Because we, the people, is what give money its value, and we tend to forget that. And when we all realize that we are the value, we are the money, things change, and for the better. So here we see the Tycoon wallet. This is the simple wallet application where anyone can send T69 tokens all over the world to anyone. So we're going to send, and we are going to, scan the QR code. So with this phone, payment is as simple as generating an address. So scan the QR code. Okay. And then we will basically send 10 coins. Punch in the code. And basically from here, transaction sent with success. And with here, ten coins have been sent. That's how fast it is, and you can do this anywhere, anytime, 24/7, all over the world, without restrictions, without permission. That is truly free. Tycoon. So with Tycoon, what we're aiming here to do now, of course, you can say you want to purchase, large company shares such as Apple, Amazon. But the reality is, if you really ask yourself the question, do they care about you at the end of the day? And I will think that you will quickly find and realize the truth that most of these large companies, large organizations, large banks, large governments, they don't care about you. And Tycoon is a new community powered network with all the applications that is built for you, it's designed for you, and it's powered by you. And at the end of the day, I think it's important for all of us to take part of something where we can have the possibility of creating something new and better. And I think if you think about Bitcoin in the early days, when Bitcoin was very cheap, and now people are thinking, well, I should have bought some Bitcoins when it was a few dollars or $10 or $100. And I think you will quickly find that T69 will have that possibility where a few years down the line, people are like, wow, I remember when T69 was a few pennies. And people will feel like they have left missing out. And I think the idea and the vision of Tycoon will bring about a much better future for all of us, because we are all part of it, and everything that you do will benefit the entire community. And I believe as a collective whole, when we all put in our efforts together and we're all benefiting each other, that power becomes the power of money. And I believe that through this, we will realize the power within ourselves. We will take control of that power that belongs to all of us since the beginning. And I think if you start today, you have not much to lose. But the only thing that you cannot buy and get is time. And time is the most valuable thing that we all have. And I don't want, in a few years, anyone to think that I should have got involved years ago. Today, now, what you decide will determine the future. Don't wait for the future to think about the past. Today, now, is the time to take action. Now is the time to say yes. And so in the future, you will embrace happiness, wealth, and success. And you'll look back one day and you will be very glad that you took part today with Tycoon. Thank you.